TitleMatchNetwork.com.
Right. How did the evolution of world-class TV come about?
Mickey Grant was with Continental Productions, and he came up with the concept of a new format to present wrestling, where before, as you realize, it was a small studio with maybe a couple hundred people at most, 2 cameras. And Mickey wanted to do it live from the Sportatorium with 6 cameras, full sound, additional lighting, microphones in the ring, in the turnbuckle, in the audience, using music, doing personality profiles, which would mean take a guy like a Von Erich or a Great Kabuki or a Michael Hayes and present them outside of wrestling, what they do in their spare time, a little profile of what is this guy all about, who is he other than the guy we watch in the ring. So Mickey brought a lot to wrestling that had never been used, and a lot of promoters, and Fritz and I had a lot of discussions, and a lot of heated discussions about the personality profiles. He couldn't understand the concept.
Right.
Why would a camera be there if he's at the gym? Or why would a camera be there if he's at a restaurant? Or why would it be a camera there if he was out driving in a car? But he didn't understand that was just a new way of presenting talent. Like Mickey Grant introduced close-ups where he would get the whole face in the camera. And it brought the guy closer to the fans. I mean, it's for the first time you take a guy and you fill the whole screen up with his face.
Right.
You know? And when you took a guy into the corner where we had microphones and Texas, we hit hard, we kicked hard. It was very stiff.
That's what I heard.
We worked really, really stiff. A lot of guys wouldn't come to Texas.
A lot of people told me that.
Yeah, they wouldn't come because they'd get beat up and they would say, we don't want to do this.
Right.
And they would leave. But I think it was the whole concept, Mickey's format, all the cameras, all the sounds, personality profiles, the music, but most of all the young talent that we presented on the TV. And I really think that World Class changed the face of wrestling.
Do you remember a night or match that was the turning point in taking things to a new level?
There was many things, but I would say one thing that probably the thing that is most remembered is I brought the Freebirds in to Texas as good guys with the plan of switching them to wrestle the Von Erichs. And we set up this scenario where Michael Hayes was going to be the special referee at the Reunion Arena on Christmas night against Kerry and Ricky Flair. And I had used different referees, troubleshooting referees, and the Von Erichs would always get screwed. But I did a thing where the people voted for who would be the referee, and they chose Michael Hayes. And Michael Hayes got into an argument with Kerry, shoved Kerry. Kerry shoved him back, and Michael went to leave the cage. And as Michael went to leave the cage, Kerry went to tell him, no, it's okay. Ricky Flair hit Kerry in the knee with a back and drove Kerry into Michael, and Michael out through the door. And as that happened, Kerry's hanging through the ropes, and Terry Gordy slams the door on Kerry. He falls back. Ricky covers him, 1, 2, 3. And the feud began.
It was great stuff.
The Von Erichs against the Freebirds. And they had a run for well over a year.
I'll talk about that feud coming up. I got some other stuff I wanted to ask you about before. How did the when Fritz started pushing Mike and later Chris, did you ever try to talk him out of it?
Well, not really, because it would do no good. But I tried to present them when I was involved with them in a way that was acceptable.
Right.
I don't think anyone ever took Mike or Chris that they were going to be what the kids were. But I think by that time, Fritz, he thought any Von Erich would draw money, and they wouldn't.
How great do you think Kerry could have been?
There's a lot of bad stories on Kerry, but if you watch 24/7, the kid was excellent. He was excellent. I mean, people say, you know, he was a druggie, that he didn't know how to work, that he was lazy. All of that, if you watch him in his matches with Mr. Perfect, you watch him with Ricky Flair, you watch him with the Freebirds, you watch him with the Great Kabuki, he was extremely good. He was very, very good.
Did you ever go out there managing against the Von Erichs where you thought maybe they're in a position where they could end up hurting themselves or their opponents at all?
No, when I was the matchmaker and TV producer, my rule was, if you come high, you don't work.
Right.
I'm not saying they never showed up high, but when I was the booker, that was not allowed, and they knew it. If Uncle Gary saw them high, they knew they were going home that night.
Right, right. Memories of working with the Freebirds?
I loved the Birds. Michael and Terry, I met. Buddy Roberts, I had known from before as part of the Hollywood Blondes, and had nothing but good times with them. They were very cooperative, very enthusiastic about everything. They were great guys. Still have good relations with Michael and Buddy.
I was going to ask you, are you surprised that Michael is one of Vince's top guys right now?
No, I don't. I don't think so. I think Michael, I don't know, you know, I mean, it's hard to say, is this guy capable or that guy capable? I think he's a good match, good fit for that organization, you know. I mean, Michael had quite a career, you know. He was a great interview. He had some real original ideas. I mean, the Freebirds were, I mean, come on, that was very original.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So Michael, I mean, he doesn't get as much credit as he should get. And I think he's a capable guy.
Looking back at your career, do you have any regrets?
Not really, man. I feel like I was one of the most fortunate guys in the world. I came from the inner city of Chicago, a street kid, high school education, got involved in wrestling, traveled the whole world, had a great career, made a lot of money, had a lot of great times.
Is there anything you want to say to your fans out there that you never had a chance to say to?
Thanks for the support. You know, I mean, which is very true, and a lot of guys don't say it, but it's true. Without the ticket buying public, we would be there in the ring all by ourselves. And I appreciate, you know, the trust that they gave me, that when they saw a guy walk to the ring with me, they said, oh, he's with Gary. He must be okay. And you know, what better compliment can I say than thank you very much for all your support all those years.
Well, thanks for being here with us today. It was a great interview.
Hey, I enjoy it, man. I hope it comes out well.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Watch thousands of exclusive shoot interviews right now on TitleMatchNetwork.com.